Hi friends, welcome to Radhika's teaching. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe. Please tap on bell button and get my notifications. Children, today we are going to discuss about the lesson is the reading and analysis of maps. This lesson is taken from the 8th class lesson and it is the part 4, okay? It is the part 4 of the reading and analysis of the maps. Okay, reading thematic maps. Okay, our topic is about the reading thematic maps. Okay, children, you saw above that maps do not just show the names of places and the distances between them. Okay, children, the maps used to give the information about the nature of terrain or landforms. Okay, what are the nature of terrain? Hills, hills, mountains, rivers and rivers, oceans. Okay, this is about the nature of terrain. These maps used to give the information about the nature of terrain are nothing but landforms and the economical activities of the people in the country. Okay, and the literacy. Okay, what is the literacy rate of, and crops, okay, crops and etc. And what is the thematic map? The thematic map is a map focuses only on the one aspect. Okay, a map focuses only on one aspect, that is called, these such maps are called the thematic maps. Okay, children, physical maps. What are the physical maps? These physical maps focuses only on the nature of terrain. Nature of terrain means nothing but landforms. What are the landforms? Mountains, plateaus and plains. Okay? Hills, mountains, rivers, okay, basins, oceans. These all are the in the part of the nature of the terrain. These physical maps focuses only on the nature of terrain. Okay, political maps. This is about the physical maps. Okay, next one is about the political maps. Political maps. Political maps. Children, what are the political maps? Political maps focuses only on the identify the villages, towns and mandals, districts and states, countries and continents. These are the political maps. In the political maps, we can identify the villages, towns, districts, mandals and states, countries and continents. These are the political maps. Okay, these political maps focuses only on the particular places. And these physical maps focuses only on the nature of terrain. And next one is the land used maps. Okay, land use maps. What are the land use maps? These land use maps describe the how the people used the land in the place is called the land use maps. Okay, in a for example, in a village, we in the village we have to take the land use maps in the village. Okay, in the villages they have to use the land for the pasture and the agriculture purpose and the raising crops. Okay, raising crops. Two types of crops are raising. What are they? Food crops and another one is the cash crops. Yes, cash crops and raising cash crops and raising food crops, and for the residential area and for the schools and for the hospitals and for the worship places and etc. Okay, and the village used the land for these locations. And when we make a map, how the people used the land in a village, how can we show on the map? We have to show on the map about this land using the symbols, okay, symbols, patterns and colors, okay, symbols, patterns and colors. Symbols, some patterns and colors. Okay children, when the map makers are while preparing the land used maps on that time, they show to the land through the symbols, patterns and colors. Okay children? Physical maps and political maps and land used maps. What are the thematic maps? A map focuses only on one aspect. These maps are called thematic maps. What are they? For example, physical maps and historical maps and land used maps. What are the thematic maps? The thematic maps are physical maps and political maps and land use maps. What is the thematic map? Thematic map focuses only on one aspect. Okay children? Next one is the socio-economic aspects and the details. Okay, socio-economic. Map makers represents the socio-economic aspects on a map. They used the symbols of points and lines. They used the symbols of points and lines. Socio-economic presents the socio-economic aspects on a map through the symbols of points and lines. Points and lines. Okay? Points and lines. Points and lines. And next, quantitative data. Okay, represents the quantitative data on a maps using the symbols of dots, circles, graphs and charts. Quantitative data. Represents the quantitative data on map. Used the symbols of dots, circles, graphs and charts. Okay, dots, circles, graphs and charts. Okay, next one is the thematic maps. Okay, represents the thematic maps using the shading. Okay, shading can be used in the thematic maps. Shading of colors. Okay, shading of colors used to show the thematic maps. Okay, socio-economic aspects. Okay, represents the socio-economic aspects or details on a map used the symbols of points and lines, and represents the quantitative data on a maps used the symbols of dots, circles, graphs and charts. And next one is the thematic maps. In the thematic maps represents the thematic maps. It represents the thematic maps on a thematic maps using the shading. Okay, shading can be used. Okay, children. Population map. Okay, in the population maps, we have to find out the density of population. Okay, density of population maps. Density of population maps. What are the density of population maps? Population also can be shown on maps using shading. Okay, through shading. Population also can be shown on a map through shading. Okay, these maps are called the density of population maps. What is the density of population? What is the density of population meant? First of all, estimate the total number of the people in living area. Okay. Next we have to know about the total area of the place. Total number of the people in living area. And next one we have to know about the second one is the total area of the place. Total area of the place. Okay, divided the number of people, total number of people by the total area of the place. For example, the total number of people are 1000. In a village, the total number of people are 1000. The total area of the place is 100. Okay? Total area of the place is 100. And these zeros are cancelled. The result is the 10. Okay? The result is the 10. This result is called the density of population. Okay? What is the density of population? We have to estimate the total number of people, know about the total area of the place, divided the total number of the people by the total area of the place. That result is called the density of the population. This is an example of the density of population. Okay, children. Next about the conventional symbols. Okay, conventional symbols. While map makers are using the conventional symbols and their own symbols, while the map makers are preparing maps on the time, the map makers used their own symbols and used some conventional symbols are also. Okay, in our India, we usually used the conventional symbols on the map given by the Survey of India. Okay, Survey of India. In India, we usually used some conventional symbols by Survey of India. Survey of India given these types of conventional symbols. Okay, look at the picture and you understand the children. Okay, this is about the conventional symbols. While the map makers were preparing maps on that time, they used their own symbols and the conventional symbols also. Okay, in our India we usually follow the conventional symbols by Survey of India. Okay children, reading thematic maps. And next one is the density of population. What is the density of population, children? Estimate the total, okay, divided the total number of people by the total area of the place is called, that result is called the density of population. And conventional, next topic is the conventional symbols. Okay children, this is our today's topic, and remaining a portion of lesson we will be discussed in the next session. Thank you children.